Hey, it's Paul here. I hope you are very well indeed. I've just been thinking kind of about Game Changers, which happened, a week or so ago, and just the really interesting thing that kind of came out of it. And it was one of those things, again, that you think it is so important to spend time with other business owners. It is kind of above all else. And, I think as a development of business goes, that's the thing. That's the thing that we all need to do. But what was really interesting, so for those if you missed it, Game Changers, it's a big event. We run it every year, but we get real business owners to come and speak. So we don't get experts telling us about their expertise. Whilst that's useful, that's not what the event is about. And the really interesting thing that's come out of all of this is that pretty much all 7 of the speakers kind of said variations of the same thing, because they talk about what are the things that they have done that's made the difference. And the interesting thing, which I think is probably actually blindingly obvious, is that it's all the same stuff. These guys are all people that have made loads of money building successful businesses. So they're successful business owners, and not weirdly at all, the stuff they do is the same stuff. And I think the really interesting thing is that, whilst lots of people have tried lots of different things, the thing that really made the difference was doing the same stuff, the right stuff, week in, week out. Consistency of tediousness, if that makes sense. That's the thing that's made a difference. And the beauty is, it's completely inarguable, because you've got all these people, all kind of very different, very separate businesses that, kind of aren't hadn't told each other what they're going to talk about beforehand. But the things that came out from every single talk was doing the simple things well, finding the right things, testing the right stuff, and doing the right stuff well, but doing it week in, week out, day in, day out. Just kind of keep doing that stuff. And that's not to say that you don't get to do the cool, shiny, new, interesting kind of, the stuff that's on trend. And God, you see that, it annoys the hell out of me, really. But it's not that they're not doing that. It's the fact that they are using the tools to find the stuff that works, and then doing that week in, week out, and just keep going. And of course, it's going to be the way, because these are really successful business owners. That's why they're on stage. That's why they're doing so well. And it's that really good lesson to all of us that actually none of it is about the gimmicks. None of it is about trying the stuff and leaving it. It's about doing the right stuff again and again and again. And that is why it's so important to spend time with other business owners, because it's not really about the learning, it's about the clarity. And that's what's so good kind of here for me, is that the clarity, the kind of the slap in the slap in the face moment of, God, all these guys who've all built good businesses, who are all learning lots of money, they're just doing the right things well and consistently. And that's the thing, and that's kind of the biggest learning for all of us, is that, it's so easy to get kind of caught up in the new cool thing, or look at the, the crazy marketing guru on Facebook that's telling you can make your £20,000 in 6 weeks standing on the bottom of his private jet. It's nonsense. We know it's nonsense. The only thing that makes any difference in business is doing the right thing well. And then the secret in all of that, of course, is what is the right thing? What's the thing? And that's where, kind of hanging around with these people. That's why I go and sit in mastermind groups as often as I can. I sit and I talk to good, smart, real, successful business owners, and I get the clarity. What are the things that I'm doing that I need to do more of? What are the things I need to do less of? What are they doing? And it's that clarity. That's what hanging around with the right people gives you. Yes, of course you're going to learn stuff. Yes, of course there'll be the new ideas. But as I've said before, there aren't really new ideas. We all know what we need to do to grow our business. We just need to do more of it. And again, that's why I go to the mastermind groups, because not only do I get that clarity, I get that kick in the backside if I've not done it. That accountability and support is absolutely massive. And if you're not a member of it, I would urge you, go and find some people. Go out and find some people. Go and sit down and sit around the table as regularly as you can. Once every couple of months is brilliant. And just sit down and talk to these people. Find out what they're doing and use it to get proper clarity. And that was the thing that kind of came to be Game Changers. Yes, it was obvious. Yes, if I'd thought about it, I'm sure I would have thought in advance that actually these people are going to say very similar things, because they're very successful businesses, and successful business owners do the same things. It's pretty simple. But look, that's my roundup on it, really. I hope that is useful to you. Kind of take that back and have a think for yourselves, to think, well, okay, what are the things that I should be doing week in, week out, day in, day out, and just keep doing them. No, it's not sexy. No, it's not cool. It's often it's not even a huge amount of fun, but actually those are the things that make your business move forward.